Here's why I think AI images and videos sucks. First of all, as a media buyer, I have tested both of them in the ads, Meta ads, YouTube ads, images and videos. And to be honest, I have constantly seen a lower performance from AI images and AI videos. And at this point, I hate it. I tell all my designers, all my graphic person to make a real images, design the images yourself. I understand we can do a lot of things with AI, but it's not there yet. And let me show you some difference. And we're gonna ask ChatGPT and OpenAI to create some images for us so that we can use on our ads. But let me show you some difference. Okay, so this is my ad account. As you can see, these are some of the images designed by AI. And when I look at these images, like, by the way, we tested all of these images and nothing performed. The handwriting is just way too perfect. Like, human would never like write this perfect. The thing with the AI images and video is that it is just trying to be too perfect. You may not able to see the difference. You may not able to see the difference, but you feel the difference. You feel something is missing. For example, this one. The handwriting is just way too perfect. It does look super cool, like it looks like super clean, but you can tell it is by AI. And even if you just look at all these images, they're all kind of yellowish. Like, if you just look at them closely, they're all kind of yellowish, right? It's just like yellow kind of thing. Not sure why, to be honest. This also looks yellowish. Right, so it kind of doesn't have that vibrant color in it. For example, so this one, we designed it ourselves, right? It doesn't look like that, right? For example, this one, we designed these images with the help of our designers, and this kind of looks real. You can tell this is done by human, like there is no AI in it, right? It just feels different, right? Even this ad account, right? Even this image, right? It is done by human. It looks different, feels different, unlike the images done by AI. So that's my first argument. And I guess my other argument was that the AI images just don't perform. All right. So let's test out, right? I have ChatGPT, right? Let's ask for it to design some images for us. So I have my book cover. This is my book cover. Make a picture of someone holding the book inside the fancy car, waiting booked. And okay, so let's do this. We're gonna ask the same thing with Claude as well as Gemini as well. And I have paid version with all three of them. So let's go to Claude. Let's use, I'm not sure which one does so here's my book. So let's use the powerful one, right? And let's go to Gemini. So let's use the 2.5 Pro. Let's upload a file. Okay, it looks like it is creating an image here. So let's check ChatGPT. Where is ChatGPT? Okay, it is creating an image as well. So let's see how it does. All right. Okay, so Gemini did not do anything. It can be because of my prompt. So let's just do Flash. Let's see what happens. Let's check. Okay, so this is Claude and it kind of sucks. What is happening in here? I have no idea what's happening. I asked for an image of someone holding a book in their hand and inside a car. This is just weird. It says profit in there. Why does it say that? I have no idea. Okay, so apparently ChatGPT has the best image so far because I can tell this looks much better. Maybe I just want to give it a simple prompt. So this is more of an image that I was thinking. And it looks like this person only has one leg and the floor is a car seat. Maybe, I don't know. This just looks very, very weird, to be honest. Feels like something is not right. Okay, a person holding book in its hand is smiling. Okay, simple and smiling. Let's just do the same thing with, it just says it cannot edit images in my region. Makes no sense. I'm in US. I know it works here. I don't understand what's happening, but that's okay. Gemini, you suck. Okay, so let's go with Claude. Another prompt. Yeah, Claude is pretty bad too, to be honest. ChatGPT has the best image overall. So let's see what we get. So now we wait for them to create some images. Okay, I can already tell this looks much better, to be honest, but again, you can tell this is not that great. Like, somebody could tell that this is an AI image right away. Again, you maybe not be able to see the difference, but you can feel the difference. This is just way too perfect, basically. So I have no idea why Claude is creating this random icon. What the hell is this person? Is this a person character? Yeah, Claude, you're goner too. Like, so this is so much better, right? But even here, you can tell the book is weird. You can definitely tell the book is weird. It's cut off, right? The text is cut off, right? It's not aligned properly. Person is just way too perfect. You can, I guess, see that a little bit of things, but it's just way too perfect. It's just way too smooth, right? Also, the guy's body is weird too. Like his head is so big compared to the body. It is not structured properly. Yeah, so it just doesn't feel it, you know? And as a media buyer, I'm also looking to see how Facebook is doing, because Facebook always has that feature for creative enhancement, right? Facebook will tell you that it is going to create the images and videos for you, right? So if you give them images, they're going to create more variations of images for you. Let's go into that. Let's check it out, right? So I have a test ad sets here. Now, what we're going to do is that it's an ad, test ad. So we're going to select a image here. So let's go with this image here. We're going to do next. Okay, we have ad copies already here. Analyzing. Okay, so advantage plus creative image generation. So it is creating variations. So we want to wait for that. So as you can see, it changed the background, but because we had a lot of reviews, like this is what the original images looked like. We had the reviews in the background. Now it has this icon. It has calculator. It has different thing. It has a desk. It has a plant, and then the reviews are still there on the side. It is good for a beginner. If you have no designer in your house or in your team, then maybe you should just take a picture of a book, give it to Facebook. It can do some okay job for you. But if you have a designer and you're a professional, then you can do this yourself. You can create way better images, and you're not gonna make stupid mistakes like this image is making right now. And why do I need a plant background? I have no idea. Having a review background, like with customers review, makes more sense. But why do I need to have this yellow icon? It makes no sense. So let's select a different image, right? Let's go here and select a different image. How about if I select this image? What happens next? So let's go find out. Okay, so now we wait. So that's why I'm strictly against using creative enhancement, especially inside Facebook, because it kind of sucks, right? So here, it just generated some random images, right? It is basically stock images, and most of these are just maybe AI generated, right? Stock images plus AI generated. And it says bulletproof trust. That was the headline. And there is a person. My designers can do so much better than this. This looks like a 2-year-old designer. Like this is so basic design. It is laughable. I don't know how and why people are spending so much on AI, because this is just crap design, right? Compared to the design we had, like this just takes a different level of skills compared to that. This has more thinking to it, right? And this was the image that I gave, which is so much nicer compared to the image that AI generated here, which is crap. It says bulletproof trust and there's person sitting in the sofa. Makes no sense, right? So let's do a different image. Let's do a Warren Buffett image here. Let's go to image generation. Let's see what happens. And yeah, just completely garbage. If this is what Facebook developers are getting 500,000 per year paid for, it is just going to waste, completely just going to waste, because it is just like not usable at all. Maybe it will be in a few years, maybe. But at the moment, this is a feature that's in the ad account for people to select, and it is just crap. Again, like I said, this is not for advanced people. This is for beginners. So if you have no freaking idea what you're doing, you have no designer, and you don't have money to pay for them, then maybe you should go with the 2-year-old design that Facebook has for you, right? And it is pretty stupid, because I had a Warren Buffett in the image, and there is some text, and the background is all red. So it kind of tried to do the same thing. It was just basically creating more variations, but the variations are not even good enough. Like, I have no freaking idea who this guy is, but we all know who Warren Buffett is, and that ad is going to get a click. So this is all completely useless, and public is paying for it. Public, because it's a public company. Meta is a public company, right? So people are paying with their stocks. So this is just all crap at the moment, to be honest, what I see. It is not usable right now. If you have any knowledge, idea of what ads work, how they perform, right? Then this is just not it. This is just not it, right? And same thing with the video. I've also seen, let's go to the other one, right? There's translate text, right? There's add overlay. So it will just add the headline on top of it. I already have a headline. That says even IRS creditors lawsuits cannot touch it. It doesn't know there's a freaking headline in there, and it's trying to add headline on top of it. That's why everything is turned off. It is just not good, right? There's visual touch-ups. Like, it just moved the image a little bit to the top. I mean, it just looks weird. Like, why do we have a space down here? I don't understand why. I don't know why. Okay, it's Flex Media. I have no idea what it does. Image generation is enhanced CTA. So it does make a CTA look nice. Okay, this may work. Maybe this will work, right? Text improvement. Text improvement, where did it go? Okay. Text improvement is pretty much just moving the headline to the copy. And it calls it text improvement. It is just nothing. I'm a copywriter. I'm a media buyer, right? I'm more media buyer because I do understand copy. But I know my copywriter, when they give me copy, it is already optimized for the text, right? It is already optimized. I don't need Facebook to put my headline on the copy. I think it is just stupid, right? Because I already have professional doing it, right? And it is just making stupid thing. And here it says add music, right? But when you listen to this music, it is just a piano and guitar playing in the background. It is just nothing music. Like it's just general music for 4 freaking minutes. Okay. I have not found a single usable AI enhancement in here, to be honest, at the moment. So if you are a media buyer, stop using creative enhancement. I would recommend not use any AI things right now. You can use AI stuff to test, to move fast, but I can tell you that if it does better with AI, then it probably does even better if you were to do it for real. If your designers were to do it, if you were to take a real picture, it will probably do even better. Okay. So that's my argument towards it. Do not, I would say use it, but be careful. Don't rely too much to it, and be careful. Be very, very careful. Do not accept mediocre results. Okay. So that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, maybe watch the next one. All right. Bye.